In a secluded corner of the dense forest, where the leaves of the trees whispered to each other and scattered bright spots on the ground on moonlit nights, there was an ancient pond. This pond was a source of life for animals, but for a long time an atmosphere of fear had prevailed here. The root of this fear was two bloodthirsty enemies, one a venomous, dangerous snake with glowing eyes, called the Nag Raja by the forest people, and the other a giant, strong-clawed monitor lizard, known as the Garuda. There was a fierce rivalry between the two. Whenever they encountered each other, the ground would shake, leaves would fall, and other animals would run away. It is said that this enmity began when Garuda was one day incubating his eggs on the bank of a pond. Suddenly, the Snake King came out of his burrow and started roaring in anger because he considered the pond to be his kingdom. He warned Garuda that this pond was his territory and no other animal would be allowed to occupy it. Garuda ignored this threat, and thus the first clash between them took place. One day, fear gripped the forest. The enmity between Garuda and the Snake King was about to reach its final limits. The two faced each other again, and this time the battle was no ordinary one. The Snake King stuck out his shiny, poisonous tongue and roared loudly. Garuda beat his tail on the ground, raising dust, and got ready for battle. The battle began, and the earth trembled. The Serpent King attacked with lightning speed and struck with his poisonous tail, but Garuda was also cunning. He used his strong tail to push the Serpent King away. The two were striking each other, and each blow was deadly. The birds sitting on the trees were trembling with fear, and the small animals on the ground were watching this scene from the edge of the pond. Garuda knew that if he did not take any precautions to avoid the poison, he would lose. He forcefully cut the root of a tree lying near the forest, and its juice got on his body. This root was known to neutralize poison. When the Serpent King attacked again and tried to bite Garuda, the poison could not affect him. Now, seeing an opportunity, the Garuda grabbed the Nag Raja with its strong tail. The Nag Raja exerted all his strength, but he could not free himself. Finally, the Garuda threw him to the ground and, roaring loudly, declared, "This forest belongs to everyone. No one who frightens anyone will rule here." After this great battle, the Serpent King accepted his defeat and went to another part of the forest. Peace returned to the banks of the pond. The animals of the forest accepted Garuda as their hero, and now they came to the pond fearlessly. It is said that since that day, there has never been such a terrible battle in the forest. Garuda's wisdom and bravery proved that intelligence and courage together can defeat even the greatest enemy. Conclusion: power is important, but without wisdom and courage, the pride of power turns to dust. Subscribe our channel for more lovable stories.